everyone, welcome to Geekonomics. We're back. It's another week. It's another show. I'm here. Brian's here. Josh is in the back, controlling all the buttons and pressing the buttons.
Seducer, producer.
Yeah. Brian is back from a trip to sell some toys.
Some G.I. Joe toys.
So he'll tell us a story about that or what's going on with him.
Our friend Jeremy.
Yeah. So it was a busy weekend.
Yes.
A lot of stuff going on. Busy weekend this weekend. I don't know.
This past weekend.
Yes.
This weekend I'm
quiet.
doing nothing.
Yeah, this weekend's quiet. Next weekend's busy again with D&D.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So.
Oh, and then at the weekend after that, I'm going to be selling at Mansfield.
Oh, there you go.
As long as the weather's good,
I have a parade next weekend.
And then the end of the month, CliffsCon.
Yes.
In Plainville.
In Plainville. That's a small one.
Yeah. Well, Matt's debuting a new book.
Oh.
A new Brenda drops.
Really?
The end of this month. Stego.
Might just have to go.
Yeah.
Just as a person, not as a vendor.
Yeah.
And check it out.
Yeah.
Support Matt.
It looks awesome.
Nice.
I saw the proof over the weekend while we were at the Manchester show.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
Those little toys, the new little...
There's some things in the works. We got some things going. We got some things
cooking.
cooking.
He's selling them now, but they're like the little mini Brenda board games.
He's got a little board game now, yeah. Magnetic here selling them at Games and Things.
Yeah.
I think in Windsor.
Really cool.
East Windsor.
Really cool.
But yeah, he has them at the shows as well. And he's got a bunch of new, how do you call them, trinkets, new things, keychains and such.
Yeah, I got some stickers.
So,
and
he got some new stickers too. So.
Yeah, he did very well. Obviously, Manchester just happened Sunday, and it was one of the best ones we've ever had.
It was busy.
The foot traffic was insane.
It was crazy.
Big thank you to Rocky, Destiny, and the little one coming out and saying hi.
Yeah, she got 2 books, and Rocky texted me, like not even 20 minutes, like half an hour or so later, saying they almost got back to their house, and she'd already read through almost the first book and almost all the way through the second book.
Yeah.
And basically was like, can we turn around and go back and get the other 2? So I think I told Matt he's got another one. Hooked another one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it was awesome. Like, it was a very long day. I got to hang out with Scott. It was a great time. You were there.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, Greg, whole bunch of people.
Yeah, the usual suspects were all there.
Yeah, and it was an awesome show. It's the one, like Enfield, I look forward to because it's local.
Yeah.
And I help promote it, and I have a lot of fun. And that one is very successful this year.
Yeah.
This is just like, wow. And then next month, we got the hotel one on Good Friday.
Yes.
That one should be another wow.
Yeah. And the weekend before that, Andrew's new show that he's starting down in North Haven.
North Haven.
Yeah.
I'm not part of that.
It's happening.
That's a too long of a drive.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to that with Matt or not yet. So I'm trying to figure that out.
Is Matt going to that?
Well, yeah, Matt's a guest.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's one of the guests. So if he's going to be working, then I'm probably going to with him to help him out. So
it's different if you're getting paid to be there.
Yeah. Well, also if he's drawing for the show,
right?
He can't really be selling.
Exactly.
So he needs a second.
But that's really cool. We got a lot. The con season's in full swing. A lot of things are happening.
It's warming up, as they say.
Come on. We need more heat, baby. We need
next
more
week in
heat.
the 60s around here.
I know.
I can't wait. I'm sick of this cold stuff.
So, Mark,
staying in there Sunday, like they were loading stuff in, and Matt's table's right next to the door.
Oh, I know. I felt the cold.
So, like,
and plus I was out
literally,
there.
like one side of my body was just completely frozen.
Yeah.
I was just like, we need to close this door.
And you weren't even wearing a hoodie or anything.
I had brought one,
but you weren't wearing it.
Well, no, because if I'm like moving stuff around, I don't like you get warm if you have a coat.
Yeah.
It's like that weird. It was like that weird temperature where it's too.
But it was
cold for
30. It was like 30 degrees on Sunday.
Yeah.
It was freezing.
Yeah, but being inside, I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
I got
weird thing where you're like inside and you're like trying to like move around and you can't really put gloves on because you're like moving stuff around.
So,
but you had a good day too. I saw like your table was pretty bare by the time the end of the day.
Oh yeah, I sold pretty much all the G.I. Joe stuff I brought.
Yeah,
which was fantastic. I sold like a majority of it today.
Yeah,
for the special thing this guy got. It's crazy that people on Facebook Marketplace will find you like, and then you're like, you live how far away from me? Well, we have to meet halfway because I'm not driving that far.
No, yeah, for sure, yeah.
He was well over 2 hours away.
Yeah,
and we met an hour 20.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not doing 2.
No.
It's like, oh my God.
No.
Like I was
I'll
kind
put
of
it in a box and ship it to you.
Yeah, but the thing is I was
After your money clears.
not going to ship anything.
No, I'm saying, but if you're
Very expensive and don't want things to break.
Yeah.
But oh my God. Anyways. Manchester was fantastic. Andrew did a fantastic job. Thank you, Andrew. As always.
Yeah.
We have a few things
it's
to talk
crazy to think
about.
it's only like his 10th show.
I know.
That show feels like it's been like going on forever.
It's either his 10th. Yeah, it's his 10th show. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So like.
Yeah, because he was doing 2 a year for the first couple.
But now we do 3 a year.
Now he does 3. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's new. It's not that old.
I know, but it feels like
it's been going on for a while. Like it's like that. It definitely has been established at this point.
We got regulars.
Yeah. But he was telling me like he literally boosted the post Saturday morning for the show Sunday.
Yes.
Like, and I had people coming from all over the place. Like,
that's what you do. You do it on Friday or Saturday, even the morning of.
Yeah.
Because that's when people see it. It gets buried in social media.
Yeah.
If you don't
maybe it was the morning of he said it, but yeah, there's
gets
people who were
buried.
talking to people and asking where they're from and stuff, and they were coming from a long ways away. Yeah, they were coming from all over the place.
I almost feel like, I mean, it's a great location, but there's so many people. It's like, do you upgrade to a bigger venue?
Him and I Greg and I were talking about that, but there's no other place in Manchester for him to do it that he can find.
It's a great location.
So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
It's got great parking.
Yeah, but that lot fills up quick though.
Great.
That's the thing.
It's a great location because there's all this great stuff on that street.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's very hard to beat what he's got.
Yeah.
Right. You got to find something even better.
Yeah.
Or you don't do it.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the North Haven one goes because that's a bigger, much bigger.
Well, he's also taking that one over from someone.
Yes.
So it's not. It is established, I believe.
Yeah, but it's in a hotel, so it actually has in-made parking, so you don't have to worry
it's like
about
the Bristol show.
Like the Bristol show, exactly. So that's a little bit more conducive to a lot of people.
Really, there isn't a bigger place in Manchester that they could use.
Not like an open venue like that.
Yeah,
like a big hall.
And don't forget, he's also getting they're not charging. You know,
that's the thing too. Is
the
like
rent
Scott
is good
at the American Legion. Same
well, yeah,
thing.
it's the
like
same
he's
setup.
Like
you don't want to
close to critical mass of space.
Yeah, you don't want to overspend.
Well, and then he added the second floor too.
Yeah,
you know, he added the second floor just to make more space. And
and even that's getting close to being not enough space. So
yeah. All right. We got a lot to talk about today.
We do.
A lot of big things happen in wrestling.
Yes.
And I'm very excited to get into it.
Yes, we got the points, and then a big news happened last night, which I shocked Brian with before we started the show because we hadn't finished the show from last night.
We'll do a reenactment.
So all that.
We'll do a reenactment of that.
Yeah.
Real quickly, like we always do, we'll talk about how our weeks were. I only had 2 things.
Okay.
I finished Dexter, Original Sin. A lot of fun. I'm going to start the OG Dexter soon now.
Yeah.
But I did like the series overall, minus its tiny little weird flaws of like having a flashback in an episode from 2 scenes ago. And I'm like, I know. And
remember too, like, oh no, because it's on Showtime. So
it's on Showtime.
There wasn't commercials.
There was no commercials.
There was commercials like at least like get away with the. Remember. Previously on Dexter.
No, but it's like you're in a scene and they flash back to a scene that already happened to remind the people of the scene you just saw.
Well, that's short attention spans, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the writers are.
Well, like I was going to say, like I said last time,
kids, you know, they don't really remember anything.
A flashback like that would have made sense if it was 2 separate episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, but for it to be in the same episode, it was like, what?
It's in the same episode, John. So I was saying this before, like the kid, he's captured, right? And they show him he's making a shiv, right? So 3
said
scenes
this last week.
3 scenes next.
He's making the shiv again.
You complained about this last week.
I know.
All right, you don't have to complain about it again. 1 episode per
What's
complaint.
up with that?
1 episode per complaint.
All right. Anyway, great show. I enjoyed it. And last night, the reason I didn't watch Raw is I went to another secret movie and I saw Novocaine, which was actually really good. So it was I saw
the trailers do not help it.
I saw 2 secret movies, both starring Jack Quaid.
Yeah, maybe it's a thing.
It's a
maybe
thing.
They're
Jack
kind of like
Quaid.
not sure if those movies are going to take off. So like, well, maybe we'll let people get it for free. And see what happens.
Companion was a great black comedy.
Yeah.
And Novocaine was a great little fun action movie.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic in it.
The trailer doesn't do much justice.
I did want to see it. It was a movie I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So it was a
But
bonus.
it's kind of like a ho-hum trailer. It's not like it's not dragging you out of the chair to like go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're a fan of Jack Quaid and you want to see an action movie, you're gonna go see it.
I mean, yeah.
But like if you don't, you're not.
You're not.
But
Like the guy from Spider-Man
he's in it.
is in it, but it's like
He's
just basically playing the same character.
He's a small role.
By the trailer, he's basically playing
Yes,
the same character
yes,
as he does in Spider-Man.
But it was a fun flick.
It's like he's Mr. Sidekick. He's like, hey, insert random sidekick here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He does a good job at it. It's just that's
his thing.
the pigeonhole he's fallen into.
The only thing I have to say is it reminds me, was it Jason Statham movie where he didn't feel pain, or was it something else where he didn't feel pain? No, Jason Statham was he couldn't let his heart drop.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
was
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but I know the movie you're talking
But
about.
then- but wasn't-
nicotine,
They're all the same.
Nitro,
But that's what I mean. Is,
Nitro or something.
but wasn't there another movie about a
Insert
guy
Jason
that didn't
Statham
feel
movie
pain?
name.
Funny thing is, I saw a trailer for a Jason Statham movie before this movie,
God.
and I thought I thought it was Beekeeper 2.
Beekeeper, yeah.
But it's not Beekeeper 2.
I thought it was Beekeeper 2, wasn't it?
No,
or isn't there
it's another
Beekeeper 2
name.
coming
The
out?
Working Man. It's called The
Is it
Working Man.
Really? That's-
is that what this one is?
Yeah.
I thought it was Beekeeper 2.
It's not the accountant too, that's for sure.
Oh, I saw a trailer for The Accountant 2. But The Working Man, they just play a slow version of that song.
The Working Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, this movie looks like every movie you've ever done, buddy.
Well, that's all Jason Statham movies are.
Anyway, that's all for me, other than, watching Elimination Chamber. I only got an hour and a half of Raw in this morning. I didn't really watch much this weekend because Friday night I went out and saw Eraserhead in the theater down near in Cambridge. So that was my Friday night.
That's a drive.
It was a drive.
Could just watch it at home.
No, it was nice. It was on the big screen. One of the original prints. It was really cool.
Wow.
But so yeah, that was pretty much it. Mark,
Did you take your sidekick with you?
Ben met me.
I knew it.
I brought
Your David Lynch sidekick.
I'm
glad you have somebody to David Lynch with you because I will never David Lynch. So it's good to.
Well, this is not a
good.
Mark movie.
It's good you have a David Lynch friend that does these David Lynch things with you.
Yes. Mark, this is not your type of
I don't
movie.
David Lynch.
You don't.
Not my cup of tea.
It was a good time, and it's actually one of my favorite David Lynch films. So seeing it on a big screen on real film was a big treat.
Yeah, she got mentioned during the Oscars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unlike Michelle Trachtenberg or Sharon Doherty.
Sharon Doherty didn't get mentioned.
No.
Did she die this past year?
No, she was last year.
She was last year.
She was
No,
last
she was
year.
this year.
No.
No.
She was this during the calendar year since the last
No, I
Oscars.
don't think so.
No,
Yes.
I think she was mentioned last year.
No, she was this.
All right.
It's all over the interwebs that she wasn't mentioned.
Okay, you're probably right then. It's interwebs. The interwebs are never wrong.
They're never wrong.
Never wrong.
Never wrong. But definitely Michelle Trachtenberg wasn't mentioned.
Oh, no, yeah, she would be because she died in July.
See, there you go.
I know. Yeah, unfortunately, she passed away at 39.
Yeah.
And then Gene Hackman
Gene Hackman. Yeah.
passed away with his wife and dog.
Yeah. He was 95.
He was 95. His wife was in her 60s.
Yeah.
And the dog was just
A dog.
And dog
Who
years
knows-
was probably 100.
Who knows how old it was? He was in a closet or something.
I know. It's such a shame. I don't know any updates about that. Last I heard it was they were mummified. They were
Yeah.
there for a while.
2 weeks.
They don't really. They're
It was
still in
weird.
investigation.
Weird.
It was not carbon monoxide.
No.
What the last thing I heard is it sounds like he had a heart attack
Yeah.
or something happened to him. And then she either had a heart attack or something trying to save him. And like it was a weird thing where something happened to him.
They're both older. There's like she was
Yeah.
in her 60s, so
But
it
that's
could
what I mean
happen.
is-
like if she was like if he had,
Well, she was
had
also in the
fallen.
bedroom.
but she
Fill
could have
the
been going
pills.
to get to the pills that like her
Right.
nitro pills or something and couldn't make it in time.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's very.
Don't know how the
bizarre.
dog got involved in.
The dog
whole
was
thing.
in. There was 3 dogs, 2 outside, 1 in the pen.
Yeah.
And the 2 outside lived, obviously, but the one in the pen was probably like, hey, you put the dog in the pen because it runs around.
Yeah.
And they both keel over.
Yeah.
There's no one to let the dog out.
Yeah.
And the
There's
poor
probably no one to
dog
feed it
dies,
either.
Yeah.
right? It's so sad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So sad. It always seems to happen in threes or twos.
Yeah.
Celebrities.
Well, then, what's his face that did, I can't remember his name now. He did put it on the Ritz.
Oh, yes.
He died.
Oh,
He
yes.
died
The guy
too.
from LA, from New York Guns or whatever.
Yeah.
LA Guns.
Yeah, putting on
I can't, he had a
Poindexter.
weird...
Poindexter.
Poindexter.
Dexter Poindexter. Yeah.
So he would be the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA Guns. That was it.
Yeah.
And they played at Town Green a couple times.
Yes, you're right. They did, huh?
They released the Town Green. Speaking of Town Green, they released the music for the Town Green this year.
Do you know who the music is? Because I don't.
I don't recognize any of the people. Savage Brothers are going to be there.
Of course they are, because there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, they're there on Sunday.
Oh.
I saw that.
All right. We
That's
don't.
about
We
it.
don't have to do that.
Now I was checking my phone.
All right.
Anyway.
We could talk about it.
Yeah, as we
different
get closer, we'll let you know about
Yeah.
what's coming to the Town Green.
day. So, Mark, what
good
did you
stuff.
what did you watch over the week before we get into wrestling?
I binged Shoresy.
Oh, Shoresy, I'm 2 episodes in, and wow, let's talk about the most epic thing: hearing Shoresy singing Alanis Morissette
Yes.
karaoke.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Just wait. There's more.
Okay, Shoresy, without ruining, because I'm watching one a day.
I will say to you,
First 2 episodes are fantastic.
I don't know how this is possible, but this has to be the greatest television show in the history of TV. I'm throwing it out there right now.
Well, Shoresy's always amazing.
This show somehow is like the most emotionally like attached show I've watched in a long time. Like I actually like
Wow.
when things happen, when the big thing happens this season,
Yeah,
I literally mimic the same hand gesture that he does when it happens
yeah,
because I was so like excited for him. It's a character in a stupid TV show that he's made up
yeah.
off a side random character that was in the original Linda
But
Kenny
he
show.
made it good.
But this is like the best sports show
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
yeah. I totally forgot to talk about Shoresy. Yeah,
it's
Shoresy.
amazing.
I'll have it done by next time we talk.
Yeah.
We'll give it a review.
Yeah, it's great. It's
I love the first 2 episodes.
yeah,
They're all hanging out for the summer.
yeah.
They're getting
Yeah.
tuggies on.
It just gets
two-
better and
two
better.
Tuggies.
It gets better and better. Trust me.
all right.
Weird. Where's the town they're in? Weird Sudbury.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sudbury,
That's-
'cause the-
that pays off immensely.
Okay, cool.
It's so good.
And yeah, they want to go to that party.
Yeah,
That weird party.
yeah. Then the different NHL players and people that they have on his show.
Yeah,
that
the
they're
show.
doing.
They're trying to get him
The
agitated.
Sean Avery one is great.
With
The Sean Avery ones are fantastic.
With the women, they're like trying to get him to say
Yeah.
something bad.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, I have no idea." They're like, "No, you do. You're the professional." Nope, I have nothing.
No, nothing bad to say about one whatsoever. Not gonna get me to do it. But no, the Sean Avery episodes are great. Him and Sean Avery together, fantastic.
Nice.
Chef's kiss, can't get much better than that.
Yeah.
Like the best. Then like, and the season ends amazingly.
It's only 6 episodes.
Yeah,
It's amazing what
I
he
know.
does.
It really stresses me out. There's
Yeah.
only 6 of them. I'm
And
like, I need more.
didn't one of those guys sign a contract to actually play in the ECHL for a game or something like that? I want to say one of the guys from the show.
I don't know.
Not
play-
Playfair, but the other one. Maybe the
No,
other one.
no, but the one of the like
Oh, the kids that's in
no, the guy,
season?
the guy with the mustache in the show. I can't remember his name now.
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on.
But if they do is like it's the summertime, so not the whole team's not around.
Yeah, it's only
So
select
it's a
few.
couple of the core guys that are the
Yeah.
usual
Yeah, it's like
non-hockey players,
it's the 4 or 5 guys.
the actors.
Yeah,
are
the
the ones that
actors.
stick around.
Yeah,
The actual player guys aren't around as much.
I do have a show I started. I'll mention, but should I wait for
Okay.
Josh?
Is it St. Denis?
Terry Ryan
Okay.
played with the Growlers.
All right.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Makes
No,
sense.
I
Since they're
started.
sponsored by the Puppers.
I started going Dutch.
Yeah. How do you like
Yeah,
it?
I like it. I at 2 episodes in,
It's good.
it's good. I
It
like
gets
the,
more and more Dennis Leary as the show goes on.
You know what it
they
is?
definitely like. I'd say probably around episode 4, the writers finally find the Dennis Leary character, like his way of doing things. Like, you could tell like they finally like got together and like, here's how I do things, and they're like, okay, and then they start writing it, and it's more
well,
like the
all
Dennis
shows
Leary type
take a while
characters, yeah.
to get into
Yeah.
the rhythm of each character.
yeah,
I will say this. I will say, I like all the characters. Danny Pudi, of course. I'll watch
He's
anything.
fantastic.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
In Mythic Quest, he's my favorite.
yes,
This show, I think his daughter's fantastic. Like the whole surrounding cast is great.
Yeah.
First 2 episodes are a lot of fun. The only thing I'm interested to see what you're saying. The only thing is Dennis Leary, I do not find intimidating. He does not come off as intimidating.
He's not supposed to be.
He's because in the beginning he's like, I'm a drill sergeant.
Yeah.
I'm a hard ass.
Yeah.
But then second episode, he's more of a pushover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he folds like a deck of cards.
It gets way more interesting, and then he gets more snarky as the season goes on. And gets more Dennis Leary.
Yeah, I
gets
think
delved
that's
into the character more.
I think that's a little bit more.
And then Catherine Tate shows up, and it's
Catherine Tate was
even better.
Yeah, she was in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, but she gets more involved.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, it's always great to see her, and it's so funny how she's like playing
a Norwegian.
Yeah,
and her accent's so bad.
Yeah, it's
so good.
It's yeah,
it's so good.
But it's fun. It's a fun show. I like the premise.
Yeah.
It's like a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Like network television.
It's kind of great too because it falls in the same night as Animal Control.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched that and then Animal Control, the Joel McHale show.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little.
I gotta give that a second.
Yeah,
I watched the first episode.
They got going.
The first episode, I watched it and I was just like, it felt so generic.
Yeah.
The first episode was like, we're gonna have a raccoon attack someone's face.
Well,
I was like,
pilot.
well, you've seen that
it
in
was
a
the
million.
pilot.
Yeah, I was like,
you gotta sell the show somehow, you know.
I guess I'll have to give it another shot
because it's kind of generic comedy, but it's not. They do a good job.
I'm watching Going Dutch. Going okay. I know this is. I'm like, if you took Dennis Leary out, Joel McHale could be a good fit.
Yeah.
But it's good to see Dennis Leary do comedy.
Yes.
Because that last show he was on Netflix was just not very good for him.
No, he does a lot of. He was trying to do the serious stuff.
No Good Deed. It was not good.
Yeah. Like Rescue Me was.
Oh, it's fantastic because it was humor and drama.
He needs the humor in there.
Yeah.
And this has like all the humor.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that to you.
Yeah, they get into more of that. It gets better.
Yeah. Anything else, Mark?
That's about it for me. The Oscars was Sunday night.
I didn't watch the Oscars.
Yeah, Claire was really amped about the Oscars.
I want to watch it because Conan was hosting, and I love.
He did a good job.
Yeah, everybody's saying what a great job he did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch his monologues and stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, the monologue was good.
Yeah,
he sings a song, very monorail-esque.
And he has the Dune, the Dune Sandworm playing piano.
The Dune Sandworm plays
piano.
Plays chopsticks on the piano and then plays a harp later on in this. Because you've spent that much money on the costume, they have to do more than one skit with it. So
yeah, that's
which he mentions in this show. So
that's awesome.
Dropped a Drake joke in the middle of the thing.
I saw that already. That was good. Fantastic.
The Adam Sandler bit was funny.
Adam Sandler part was funny. Adam Sandler was hilarious.
He's dressed down.
Yeah, he's wearing just a hoodie and basketball shorts.
I'm going to the park to play basketball.
Yeah, he wants to meet me. I'll be over here 5-on-5.
We start at midnight.
Yeah, we start at midnight.
And then that weird interaction with Shem.
Well, that's his.
He just goes,
yeah.
Nice.
They did like a weird James Bond tribute.
Yeah,
because the family that owned the rights to the James Bond franchise sold it to Amazon MGM.
Owns it now.
So like they did like a tribute to them having the rights for so long, I guess.
I completely forgot that they killed him off in the last movie.
Yeah.
It ends with him dying.
Yeah. It was very strange.
And getting blown up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean he's dead. It just means that they blew him up.
Yeah.
They'll mean another actor is going to take over. That's all that means.
Yeah.
But it was very weird. At the beginning of it, they had like the Wicked girls singing Wicked songs. But they didn't have time to do the original songs on the show. But they threw in 2 musical tribute things and a Quincy Jones tribute.
Oh, that's cool.
That didn't have music.
Oh, well, he was.
They had one song.
Yeah.
But it was very weird.
He did soundtracks and stuff.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah, because they get rid of that. They said.
Yeah, so it made no sense.
But that doesn't mean they still had musical segments.
Yeah, but why throw these random musical acts out
with
that
people
have
who
nothing
were
to do with anything?
The James Bond has some. That's
well, they did like 3
history.
songs from James Bond.
Yeah,
like Doja Cat sang one, Ray sang another one, and I think the other person, I can't remember the girl who sang the first song
from Substance, right? Wasn't she doing the dancing or singing?
Something like that, maybe. But
it's still weird to do that and then not.
Yeah,
but then
not,
also do the thing with the two ladies, Ariana Grande
and that songs weren't nominated for anything.
But it's like, so why are
the
they
movie was.
there?
And they ended up winning anything anyways.
Yeah,
so
they weren't. They weren't.
Yeah.
But it's like why do all that and then cut all the music stuff?
Yeah.
Why not just?
But
the show's long enough, I guess.
That random movie in Nora swept. Like,
yeah,
everything.
I want to see. It's on my list. That and Substance are the two movies I want to see. That were nominated.
We saw Conclave, and that was all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Claire was like, I don't know if I want to see it, Nora. I was like, oh, we don't have to if we don't want to.
No one's forcing.
No one's forcing us. You don't have to. Not like it's not part of our job requirements or anything. She's like, I don't know. Sex workers? That seems weird. I don't know if I want to.
Well, it's like a pretty woman of this generation.
Supposedly, that's what people are saying.
they fall in love, but he's involved with the mob, so she's at the house, and the people part of the mob show up, and antics ensue.
Gotcha.
That's what the premise is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But hey, if they hadn't heard, they only made it for $6 million. If you hadn't heard yet,
that's pretty good. That's cheap.
They were like pushing that all night long.
Well, you know why? Because every movie's made for a ridiculous amount.
And then they
of
won
money.
everything. So the poor like guy who like directed it, wrote it, produced it, like had to keep going up.
Oh,
and by the end of the night,
poor
guy.
guy.
I mean, it was just like by the end of the night, he was like just making up things to thank.
Yeah,
like he did like one whole speech about movie theaters.
Yeah,
like we should support
Yes.
independent movie theaters and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of funny. It was like you could tell that he only wasn't planning on winning more than.
I didn't think anybody
a
knew
couple
that
things.
movie was going to sweep.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did. Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but were they even close, like seating wise, or?
They're always in the front.
They weren't really up front.
You know?
That's what I mean.
No,
Is
Wicked was up front.
usually it's pretty telling
Ariana was up front.
Yeah.
Chalamet was up front. Cynthia Erivo was up front. The guy from Sing Sing was up front. That was like the front row, only because you saw him like continually.
But that's what I mean. Is usually it's pretty telling when
like the Nora folks
people
were, like,
sit
in the
up
back
front
because
and
they
you-
were all
yeah.
like first time everything. And like if they do like any crowd shots, you want to have the big names in the crowd shots. So
Yeah.
but yeah, Adrian Brody won Best Actor.
I had a feeling he was sweeping.
Yeah.
He's already won a
Like
couple times.
almost one of the longest like between wins. It's like 22 years.
Yeah, 22,
Basically
23.
playing the same characters.
Oh, and
Well, he's not playing the same character.
I mean the pianist's character and this character kind of basically the same.
I've
Just two different sides of the same penny, basically.
never seen either movie, so
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
confirm or deny.
Yeah. He kind of has his character that he plays.
He's a good actor.
Like he'll make some weird movies now for the next couple of years, and then he'll come back with some other World War II era movie and win another Oscar. It's like that's what he does.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Like take 20 years, film a bunch of random movies that no one sees,
I saw
and then make another World War II era movie. Win an Oscar.
He didn't write it and direct it, you know.
No,
He was
but I'm
just
saying, but he gets
casted
the
in
job,
it.
and then he's like, oh, you know what? I'm ready for another Oscar. Let me go do another World War II movie.
I saw Zoe Saldana one.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana one.
Nice. Yeah, for the other movie there.
Yeah,
she's
like, way to go,
fantastic.
Gamora.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
Dave Bautista was out for Dune
Yeah.
when they were doing the directors. I was like, that's kind of weird. It's like literally on the show. Like Robert Downey Jr. gave out an award. I was like, you have like 3 big Marvel characters sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Downey, like Iron Man, Gamora, Drax.
Yeah, I know.
But those movies don't mean anything.
What do you
Robert
mean?
Scorsese,
Well, those movies have been.
Martin Scorsese, whatever your name is.
Doesn't he also
Panther
want to
was
make a
nominated.
superhero movie now?
Huh?
Didn't something come out where he wants to make a superhero movie now?
Yeah, who knows? Whatever.
No, he doesn't. He's not going to make one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Let's not go down this road.
But they were all right. They were okay. The
Okay.
Oscars they started at 7 though now, which I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they went until like probably midnight.
No, they were done by like 11:15.
See? 7 o'clock. Started
Yeah.
at 7 because
Yeah.
that's a good time.
Yeah,
That's a
Could
good
have
time.
made plenty of jokes that it was like 3:00 in the afternoon and they were giving out awards.
Yes. That's a
Yeah.
good idea. Because I watched the Screen Actors Guild Awards. They were done in 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It's like, that's how you do awards.
that was on Netflix, right? Is that the Kristen Bell one?
Yeah, I watched that. It was pretty good.
Mm.
And I was like,
I'm an actor.
10:15 done? Sweet.
Yeah,
That's great.
with Harrison Ford in the background of the girl from Shrinking.
Yes. Oh, Shrinking, we finished season 1.
Yeah, and
Oh, love it. Love
told
it.
you.
I love it. The ending, I don't want to ruin it for anybody.
It happened 3 years ago. If you hadn't started watching it by now,
No.
that's your fault.
Not many people watch Apple TV, so
Well, that's not my problem.
watch Shrinking, but the ending was funny because they have it. It's a very nice ending.
Yes.
But then they cut to a character that's been dealing with her boyfriend the entire season, played by, what's her name, Gardner, from SNL.
Yes.
And she boops him.
Yes.
Off a cliff.
Yes.
And I was like, is this going to play to season 2 at all?
It does.
It does? Okay.
Just wait.
All right. Because I was like...
It gets crazy.
I was like, what?
It gets good.
Yeah.
It gets better from there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited to jump into season
And it's whatever
2.
you think is going to happen is not what happens.
Well, I mean, you have some characters doing...
It's very
the food,
shrinking
the
what
food,
happens.
Food court, the food truck.
Yeah.
Kristen Miller's character is going to start with the guy there.
Yeah.
And, so they set up plots for the next season.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got pooped off a cliff.
Yeah, I think they're on they just wrapped season 3. Is that what it was?
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2.
All right. It took a while to get there, so it feels like it's
season 2 just came out like this year or last year.
So a lot happens in season 2 then.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it for a wild ride. Strap in.
It's like 10 episodes because the first season.
And the guy from Ted Lasso shows up as the guy. He was the driver of the car.
Don't tell me.
Well,
but I know
it's a known thing. That's
I don't know
who he's
anything.
Playing.
I don't know who he's playing. I know he's an executive producer of the show.
Yes.
Because I see his name.
Yeah.
Don't tell me who he plays. I don't know anything about season 2.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
All right.
Okay.
I don't believe what happened last night on Monday Night Raw.
All right, let's get into our.
All right, ready for the Elimination Chamber results?
It's now time for the Geekonomics Wrestling Challenge.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
All right,
This was
a
an
big
A+
day.
show.
It was a big day in the wrestling world on Saturday night.
It was so good.
Probably will go down as the second biggest betrayal in all of professional wrestling.
Dude.
This is like right up there with Hulk Hogan dropping the leg drop on Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yes. Yes.
And joining the NWO.
You know what this was? And I mean, obviously I don't want to bury the lead. Everybody knows online what happened.
It's everywhere.
But it was very reminiscent of Captain America, because John Cena, he's all like, yeah, Cody, you go, boy, you go. And then they hug, and then The Rock, he does the sign.
Does the throat slit.
And I'll tell you, John Cena, his acting, he went from cheerful John Cena, that look.
Peacekeeper John Cena.
That look, dead eyes.
Yeah.
He pulled it off, man. He just went completely dead.
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Chilling. It was chilling. I watched the highlight reel on Monday Night Raw.
No more.
Yeah, the jorts have come off.
Yeah.
The jorts have come off. That's John Cena's new phrase. The jorts have come off, baby. But anyway,
there's a
it was good.
Interview with him and Chris Van Fleet, which is classic. If you find it online, it's well worth the watch. He talks about how in 2012 they toyed with this idea of turning him heel.
Really?
And to the point where he had written a new theme song. He had made new outfits for himself.
Yeah, he had new ring gear and
so
everything.
This is
ring
it.
Gear, everything.
This is what he's gonna do because it's his last round.
The thought process is this, because he has the song written. He even says in the interview, I have it sitting somewhere. I have the song saved. I'd have to change a little bit to, modernize it to today's standards and stuff like that. But he was gonna start wearing a singlet, going back to the prototype character basically from when he started, and shaved head, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Basically, it was almost like he has been the robot this entire time.
Yes.
Well,
it's been a sleeper cell.
Yes,
yeah.
he's a sleeper. I was saying
sleeper agent.
For story wise, this makes sense. Because The Rock is Mr. Hollywood, and he wants Cody to join him. He'll make all these movies, and he'll be #1 in the world. And then come to find out, you know what? That's John Cena. He is Mr. Hollywood.
Well, I have a theory on this whole thing.
So I feel
I heard online, and I like this theory, and I'm running with it. The John Cena theory. Do you want to do that first, or you want to wait till after?
Let's get into it.
Get into the results first.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Elimination Chamber results. First off, we had the women's Elimination Chamber.
Fantastic.
Naomi was eliminated instantly
by Jade.
By returning Jade Cargill.
Wow. That was brutal.
Just
Bianca in that whole segment was
Bianca,
amazing.
Like if you go online, and there's a video to find online.
WWE just posted
put out
it.
The shot from inside her chamber.
I know.
Of
She's screaming.
her like flipping out during the whole thing.
It was good. She sells it.
The best acting. I like another great acting.
Screeching,
job. Yeah,
like in pain.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why?
Wow. So good.
Yeah. And so Naomi is taken out instantly.
Yeah.
So she was first eliminated.
Dude, just that door shot of her taking the whole sliding metal door was like,
yeah.
oh.
The one thing I don't have with me is I don't have the sheets that tell me what each person's picks were exactly, but I kind of have an idea of who everyone picked.
Why? Well,
no, I mean, I don't have like the exact like who picked who to be eliminated when, which isn't really a major thing.
Well, there's bonus points.
Yeah, I mean, it's tabulated.
Yeah, but no one got them in order.
Yeah, no one got anything in order.
I did. I got 3 in the men's.
No, but not like completely.
No, nobody got completely.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to know if Josh or you got anybody correct.
Yes.
Pin wise.
Yeah.
All right.
I got
for women.
Yeah.
You get?
I
anybody?
got a couple right in the women, and I got I think I got 1 right in the women, and I got 2 or 3 right in the 2 in the men right.
I wish you had the papers out.
They're in my office. I can send Josh or grab them if you really need to.
Well,
it's just fun to know.
I know, like, I had Bianca going out first, so I lost.
You didn't win that. Yeah.
And then
I think I had
like it, like there was an order, but it wasn't the right order.
You had Liv
winning. Yeah. I didn't get anybody for women.
So you didn't have anything for
no,
me.
women's I got nothing.
Liv winning, but I had her beating Alexa as the last person out.
I think I had Liv. So that's the same thing I had.
Point. That was one I got, I think.
Was Alexa Bliss the last?
Yeah, Alexa was the last one with Liv.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
No, she couldn't be because Alexa didn't win. It was Naomi.
But I'm saying she got where I had
Bianca.
her was getting eliminated by Liv. At that, and then Liv.
Who was the last out?
Yeah. So I had
the
Alexa.
last out wasn't
Liv.
Was Liv.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't get that.
Yeah. No, okay. I think I had. Again, it's on the sheets. Whatever.
This is why I was ready. Josh, can you get the sheets?
They're in my office.
Get the sheets.
Where are they in your office?
The blue filing cabinet on the very end, like in the end of that stuff on the top.
It's nice because it's fun to talk about to see what we got. Anyway,
whatever.
Let's get the sheets.
Damn it!
So Naomi went out, and then Bailey, then Roxanne, then Alexa, then Liv. Bianca won.
Which was surprising.
Which is surprising because why?
Now,
in my opinion,
I haven't finished mine at Raw, but
still get no reasoning why. So it makes no sense.
Right now, well, we can go into mine at Raw right now. We're waiting for the sheets. I didn't watch it. Let's reenact what you told me.
So at the end of my Night Raw last night.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Entering the spoiler room brawl right now. Which I stole from Wrestle Talk. So, anyways. Rhea versus Io for the championship. Bianca's on the outside.
Oh, she was watching.
Yes.
Okay.
She was there.
Yeah.
So, Rhea beats up Io outside the ring, leaves her laying, gets back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Refs counting. Bianca starts cheering for Io to get back in the ring.
Oh.
Like, come on, you can do it. Like, get back in there, you know. Io beats the count, gets in the ring. Rhea does not appreciate the fact that Bianca is cheering for Io.
Oh.
Because they're friends.
Yes.
So, from the
Thank you, seducer producer.
This just in. Josh had Roxanne correct. But anyways, we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
So, Rhea slides out of the ring.
Yep.
Gets in Bianca's face.
Oh.
Pushes Bianca down.
Yeah.
Bianca gets back up, starts shoving Rhea.
Yeah.
You'd think disqualification immediately because she laid hands on someone in the ring.
Right.
No, Jessica Carr comes out and is like, knocked us off. I'm not doing this. This is a championship match. We're settling this in the ring.
Yeah.
Rhea goes back in. Bianca, Io this whole time is laid out, hasn't moved. Rhea takes her up to the top rope.
Yeah.
Is going to do her riptide off the top rope maneuver.
Yeah.
And says, Bianca, I'll see you at WrestleMania. Io then awakens,
Oh.
Hurricane Rana's Rhea onto the ground.
Yeah.
Over the moonsault. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Reversal.
New women's champion.
Io Sky. And now.
Rhea's on the outside crying, screaming, I'm stupid. Why am I such an idiot? What is wrong with me?
Because she was distracted.
Because she let Bianca get under her skin.
Yep. So.
Io's in the ring crying because she's now going to WrestleMania.
So now they're going to have a 3-way.
Well, and also, she
Well, not
basically...
even said that
she
yet, but I'm saying that's what I think's going to happen.
Rhea basically did all the stuff
that's what
that
you
she
think
did
is
want them
gonna
to
happen?
do.
So you don't even know if there's going to be a 3-way.
No.
No, right now it's just Io versus Bianca.
Wow.
It could be more. It could be a 4-way. Could add Jade into that.
Also, you have 2 nights of WrestleMania.
You
so
do.
they got to build it up.
You
They gotta.
gotta.
That's what I mean.
So,
There's got to be some other
going back
stuff
to the
that they're
picks,
adding with...
Josh had Roxanne winning. We didn't do your reenactment, though. That
No,
was
they didn't have Roxanne winning.
Huh? No, you had her correct elimination spot.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had Naomi going out first, which is the one I got right. That was what it was.
Okay. See? Easy. And I got nothing. So
And you
nothing
got
to worry
nothing.
about. And I ate dirt completely. I really thought Josh, Mark, and me were talking about this. If we had watched Monday Night Raw before
Yes.
doing this, I would not have picked Liv
I
Morgan.
wouldn't have picked Liv because she won the tag team
Yeah.
championships.
I
Yeah,
would've
once
been
she won
like,
the
it's gonna be
tag
someone
teams, it
else.
was...
Yeah.
Once she won the tag teams, it sort of ruined any thought
Yeah.
of...
It's like they were not going
It's
to
like
give her.
you wouldn't
the belt.
have her win the tag team
There would be
and
no
then
reason
go
for
to...
her to go after it.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't pick Bianca in the first place because
Well, that's
she
why I
had the
didn't. Yeah.
championship, so
Well,
why
that's the
would
other
you-
thing. That was the other thing is
yeah.
I thought Naomi and Bianca were going to be out because I'm like they already have tag team titles,
Yeah.
so why would they be?
But that's the fun of when we
Yeah.
pick when we pick.
Yeah. There's
You
a lot
got
of
the information
Well,
you got.
well,
Yeah.
like because
information can
we
come to light,
wouldn't,
and then
we
you-
didn't
you know.
even do anything for Monday night because like why would we think Rhea and that would be an actual thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A lot of surprises.
Yeah.
All right.
So next match out was the bathroom match of Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus.
I
versus
disagree.
Nia Jax and Candice LeRae.
This is a fantastic match.
I literally was in the bathroom.
It was Brian.
It was.
It was a fantastic match,
It was
was.
not
but it was also a match that
painful.
no one cared to watch.
Like why did
This
this match
guy,
happen?
I enjoyed
No,
it.
no.
Because you
we-
love Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
It's like the
it-
first 2 matches were made for you. You got Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton.
I
my,
know.
back to
my
back.
whole
I
thing
know,
is
I know.
there was no need for that match at all, other than to just
It
say
was just like
Trish Stratus is
Trish
in
is from
Toronto.
so
Yes.
let's put her out there. And,
But anyway,
anyways,
I enjoyed it, and
Trishy and Tiffy both won.
yes, and I got a point,
You got a point.
and you guys were.
We all got a point. I
We all
think
got
we
a
all
point
picked.
because we all picked
'Cause it was
them
like,
because
they-
it was fairly obvious
because, yeah.
Nia Jax and Candice LeRae were not beating them.
Yes,
Next up was the Kevin Owens unsanctioned match. with
this
Sami
was
Zayn.
insane.
It was pretty insane. It was
Yes.
pretty good.
That chair shot where Sammy flipped Kevin onto
Oh,
the
yeah,
chair and it
yeah.
collapsed
Yeah,
was disgusting.
the one where he, the
Was
worst
it barbed wire
the
chair?
worst one was when he leg locked him into the barbed wire chair,
Yeah,
and they showed the shot. And you could see like
you could see
Kevin's
stuff tearing.
face, slide across
Yeah.
it. I was just like, oh god.
But just to see see the chair collapse underneath,
Yeah.
I've never
when
seen
it
a chair collapse like that.
imploded on itself.
Yeah.
basically,
yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah. So to wrap that up, instead of doing what they should have done and having Randy come out earlier,
but Randy did come out. You were
after-
pretty close.
yeah. So I did not get that one correct because I picked Sammy. You and Josh both picked KO.
yeah.
Uh,
But
so
they're building up
point
KO,
each.
Randy
well,
Orton.
that's a gimme.
Yeah, that was yeah.
That's a gimme.
But you had me worried, Mark, when you brought that up, and I was like, "Oh no! What if they do have Randy come out?"
I know
And
they did after
no,
everything
but
was
like
done.
if
though.
he,
Yes,
but
yes.
that's what I mean is, what
Yeah.
if he had come because it's an unsanctioned match?
Yeah, anyone could have come out and done
So
anything.
once you said that, I was like, "Oh shit, that's."
Yeah.
But you know what?
So when he won, I was like, "Yay!"
Josh, we did mention how it's good that Mark was last because his crazy theories could really throw
Yes.
us
Yeah, I
off.
know.
Yes.
But you were very close to that theory, so
Yeah.
you weren't off.
Yeah. And then it was the men's Elimination Chamber match.
Yes, very good.
Where we talked about earlier. John Cena won.
Oh,
Of course, Brian
Brian
and
and
I.
I both picked Cena.
yep.
Josh, of course, picked Punk, so
Yeah.
he did not win that.
Yeah.
Josh did get Damian Priest's elimination correct.
I got
Brian got
Drew,
Drew
Priest,
Damian,
and Punk.
and Punk correct.
Yep.
I got Seth and Punk correct
Nice.
on their eliminations. So that helped me out because it was a tough night for me. So yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah.
Everything was great there.
That was a fantastic. Like,
put on a good show.
both of them put a great show on. This ending with, it goes into the bonus.
Yeah.
Will Cody Rhodes choose a side with
The Rock.
The Rock? I said no. Josh said no. You said yes.
Yeah.
But it's funny. You are very close in your prediction because what
I
you
literally said to
said.
Claire, like, my theory is just flip flopped.
Yes, pretty much.
Like, Cody's going to be the guy that's going to have to save the soul of WWE from Cena and The Rock.
But nobody saw Cena turning like this. This was not in anyone's radar.
I thought this until after it happened, and like they started showing last night. They were showing different clips and things, and then I started seeing things online, and I'm like, it was so.
It was not
Well,
obvious.
The
It was
best,
not
the
obvious.
best one
It
was,
was so
when
obvious.
someone brought up the
Not obvious, but it
No,
was
the-
definitely the seeds were planted.
the Funhouse,
The
the
Funhouse
Funhouse
match
match.
with
You know,
Bray.
you're going to become the bad guy.
You're going to be
You're
the bad
going
guy.
to be the bad
no
guy.
matter if you win this match or not,
Right.
you're going to be
You're always
Well,
gonna-
yeah, he called him a bully. He
Yes.
said,
He's like, you're going to end up in like Bray, like the whole storyline with Bray. And if Bray unfortunately passing away, if they had been able to keep that storyline going and Bray didn't get sick and have all the stuff that happened to him, that would have been the thing that would have laid it up for everybody to know what was happening. Like that was the beginning of this face turn.
but now we have The Rock basically doing
Heel
it
turn.
with his hand
Yeah.
signal,
Well,
his
heel
hand
turn, yeah.
gesture.
So I saw a thing online this morning about that. The hand gesture.
You see the 1, 2, 3?
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
He did 3 at Netflix,
Netflix Raw.
and Travis Scott was there.
Yes.
He did 2 last night, or Elimination Chamber. Travis Scott was there.
Yeah.
Who was Travis Scott with at the Netflix show debut?
Jey Uso. What, they're saying Jey Uso is going to turn?
Yeah.
That's a theory.
It's a theory. Because think about it this way.
But I thought
Jey
Travis...
Uso wins the belt
Yeah.
at WrestleMania. Cena wins the belt at WrestleMania.
Maybe. We don't know.
Well, this would be the way that The Rock is hedging his bets on having a champion. Either Jay or Cena or both. In his
But also, it would
pocket.
be the corruption of The Rock
yes,
taking away the good guys.
yes,
It would also because I saw that theory too. Because people are like, they're setting up the Gunther stuff.
Yeah.
You know, with was it Alpha Academy?
yeah,
Well, they already did wrestle.
but you know what I mean.
yeah,
They had another match last night.
Yeah.
Jay comes out to save.
yeah,
But they're setting up something with that whole thing of the corruption of The Rock.
in the promo from CM Punk
Right.
last night
Yeah.
Well,
as
yes.
the savior for Raw,
The CM Punk is...
as the guy that's the savior for Raw guy,
Yeah,
and then
he's
Cody's the savior
pissed.
for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because I think this is leading towards
Civil War.
Basically.
WWE Civil War.
Basically.
Team Rock
Yeah.
versus Team Triple H at Survivor Series. Winner gets WWE.
Interesting.
But also
That's
it
Survivor
feeds
Series, you're
it feeds
saying.
into
Yeah.
more of the
So a whole
the
year.
bloodline
think
stuff
about
as
this
well.
yeah, because WrestleMania going all the way to WrestleMania with this storyline.
Yeah.
And then you have Cena winning. Like, say Cena wins.
Yeah.
Say Jey Uso wins.
Yeah.
They both turn. Like, Cena's already turned heel. Jay turns heel.
I don't think they make Jay
And then you have
turn heel.
The Rock with both champions controlling WWE all the way through SummerSlam with Punk, Cody, whoever else, Roman,
Going after them.
those 3 going after the other 3.
I mean, that could be
And
fun.
then you got Team Rock, Jay, Cena,
I think Jey Uso...
Jacob Fatu,
Jey Uso going back.
Seth
is
Rollins.
Too much.
Drew McIntyre, Team Rock, Team Triple H, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso.
I can't see Solo Sikoa being in there.
Because him and Jacob are gonna fight at WrestleMania.
I don't think Jey Uso turning heel would be,
Because The Rock's gonna be,
great.
because Rock.
That would be a horrible turn heel right now.
So The Rock's thing is, he's the people's champion.
Yes.
John Cena was the people's favorite.
And he turned.
He's turned him.
Yeah.
Jey Uso,
Is the current favorite.
the current people's favorite.
Yeah.
He couldn't turn the other current people's favorite, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
So now he turned his attention to Jey Uso.
See,
But
I
that's what
got
I mean.
the three.
So Jey Uso wouldn't turn at WrestleMania. Jey Uso would turn in the time between WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
Well, Mark, what I was saying was because they're setting up the stuff with Gunter and Jay and all
Yeah.
that stuff. The thought process is Jay doing it because he doesn't think he can win.
Because
everyone keeps saying, "Oh, well,
you can't win. You can't do
that.
it." He's like,
the locker room's against you. These people are against
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
The people are only there because you're a
gimmick.
goofball.
Yeah,
you're
you're a
not really
goofball
a
guy.
good wrestler.
Yeah, that you need to.
So
So he's gonna get.
he's gonna win.
wrapped up in it that he's gonna think he needs to get.
Right.
with
That's
The
what I
Rock,
mean. And he's going to win
Side with the Rock.
and not realize the
Yeah.
Rock did something.
Yeah, that the Rock is the person behind the scenes. Like
All I have
pulling
to
the
say is
strings.
WrestleMania is going to be insane.
Oh, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like we said, that was what happened there. So you guys got 5 points each for picking Cody not taking the Rock's
Right.
offer. I did not get any points for that. So total for the night, Josh finished with 17 points. I finished with 18 points. And Brian finished with a whopping 24 points.
24?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wow. Okay. Even I didn't know. I thought I had 22. 20. I was the winner of the night.
You were.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So,
wow.
coming out of Elimination Chamber, going into our final show of the year,
Yeah. Where are we?
WrestleMania 41, from Las Vegas, Nevada, April 19th and 20th.
I have to say, Mark,
Belt is on the line.
it's crazy how we started this right at WrestleMania. And
Yeah.
we're a whole year.
We're already here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Flew by.
So, going into that event,
Where are we, baby?
happening in April, and Las Vegas,
Yeah.
Josh has 103 points.
100.
You broke 100, so you're doing all
I
right.
got above 100. I'm happy
You got
about
above
that.
100. Brian has 130 points.
Oh.
I have 142 points.
So you two are only separated by 12 points?
We were only separated by 12 points.
Wow.
Josh, on the other hand, is 39 points behind.
Yeah, no.
Josh has to sweep WrestleMania.
No, yeah.
Josh has to sweep
I
WrestleMania,
have
and
to,
the two of us
I would
not
have,
make
yeah,
picks.
I would have
Yeah.
to sweep WrestleMania and you guys not score any points.
And
Yeah.
us not make picks at all.
But
So it comes down to WrestleMania.
it's me and you.
Me and
For,
you.
for 12
Mano a
for
mano.
12 points.
12 points.
12 point
12 points is insane.
This helped me.
We went
This
into
helped
We
me.
went into Elimination Chamber.
It was like 20 something points
20.
difference,
It
wasn't it?
was like a little under 20 points.
It was 18 points.
18 points.
Was
yeah.
it
You
8?
gained
I thought it
6
was,
points.
Yeah. That's a lot.
It is.
It is.
It is.
This is good.
Yeah.
How many matches are in WrestleMania?
So-
like 10?
Well,
If
it
you think
depends.
about
'Cause
the
it's
way
set-
they've been doing it, it's been 4 matches per
Yeah.
PLE.
But we have 2 nights.
So you
So
have 2 nights. So
I'm
think
thinking-
about there are probably 8 to 10 matches.
yeah. And
Then stipulations and
the belts are going to be on the line for a lot of these.
Yes.
So it's a
Yeah,
lot of
so
2
it's a
pointers.
lot of
all
2-point matches.
2-pointers.
All 2-pointers. Because I can't
Yeah.
even imagine there not being a belt.
Yeah.
on the
Well,
line.
there was last year was sorry. You had the Rock tag team with
That
Yeah.
was a
That was
stipulation
one,
match.
and then there
Ray-
was
Yeah. There was no belt on the line.
no,
you're
but there
right.
was a
there's-
couple non-title
There'll
matches.
be some non-title matches. Like there's rumors of like Damian and Drew
I
being a
could
match.
see CM Punk
CM
wrestling.
Punk and Seth Rollins being a
Rollins.
match.
Well, they're wrestling this Monday.
Wrestling
Okay,
Monday,
here we go. Last year,
Yeah, how many matches? were
on the first night, there was 7 matches.
Holy cow!
On the second night, there was 7 matches.
oh,
So there you go. They're probably about 14.
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Remember now, too, there's going to be more championship matches because there's more championships
6
this year.
I know. There was 6.
So you've added...
Yeah, there were 6 title
Intercontinental
matches.
and the U.S. women's
Yeah,
match.
but there was
belts.
6 title matches. Only 1 on day 1.
Yeah.
The other 5
We're all on Sunday.
were on Sunday.
wow. So yeah,
So what's probably going to happen is you're going to have your Intercontinental and
smaller
US
stuff on
U.S.
Saturday.
titles
Saturday.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is 14. If they do 7 and 7 again,
Which I don't see why they wouldn't.
yeah, they probably will keep
Yeah.
it that way.
Because you have
Or at least
Shinsuke
6 and 6.
LA Knight still percolating.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's-
unfortunately Shinsuke's brother passed away,
Oh,
which is why he wasn't there on Friday night. That's when
right.
the match is supposed to happen.
so that's probably probably gonna happen. I mean, there's a lot of things
That'll probably
happening.
happen at a SmackDown and then roll into some other bigger thing.
WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker's setting up a thing with Finn Balor.
Oh, did that
last
happen
night?
last night? Because
Yeah.
last night he was going after AJ. Did he wrestle AJ Styles?
AJ Styles in that mix
Yeah.
because he's going against Logan Paul.
Yes. But
Next week.
Next week.
Karrion Kross is involved in there somehow.
You know what? You know what's funny? I see Karrion Kross show up and he starts whispering into
AJ's here.
AJ's ear, and then it dawned on me. I don't think I've seen
He hasn't wrestled since Miz left.
Yes, I'm like, I have not seen this guy wrestle at all.
Since Miz went to SmackDown, he hasn't wrestled once.
I'm like, what does this guy do?
Since the Wyatt Six story thing happened, he hasn't done anything.
I know.
And that's floating around too.
Yes. Why 6?
Them coming back.
They kind of like
And Alexa her and Nikki Cross could get involved in the women's.
White 6 went kind of dark,
Yes.
but then with Alexa Bliss back, she does her move, and then after the last match, they cut to
the thing,
stuff
the scene,
again.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah. So that's brewing again.
yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah. Whether they're like going to be for her or against her. who
They're gonna be
knows?
with her. They're gonna be
Well,
with
you
her.
know. Nowadays, who knows? If John Cena can go bad, who else can? Anybody can.
Anybody. Wow.
No one's safe.
This is
And
exciting.
you got Randy Kevin Owens. That's non-title.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. This is so exciting that we're so close. Because I really was like, I don't want to go into WrestleMania with you with such a lead.
Yeah. Well, like I as I was tabulating it, I said, "Man, that Tiffany Stratton bonus really is saving my skin right now.
Tiffany Stratton
Saving my
bonus?
bacon
Oh,
from the Money in the Bank.
oh, yes.
That 20 points is really saving my bacon right now.
Yeah. This has been a lot of fun, man. I have
Yeah.
to say, it was fun doing Elimination Chamber with the little bonus there.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's nice to have bonuses at the end of the season because it helps.
Yeah, you gotta the stuff to
Make it
mix it
interesting.
up a little.
Yeah, yeah. And I can't believe WrestleMania is in like what 40 some
40,
odd days.
Well, now 46 days or whatever it is.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's
it's gonna come up quick.
Well, then my other question
Be here in
with
no time.
that is, do you think there's going to be any NXT stuff going on?
No, because they have Stand and Deliver before that.
No, but as I'm saying, now that like the weird thing happened of the Hardy Boys are now releasing WWE merch again.
Oh yeah, the
Yes.
Hardy Boys
Yeah.
are back.
So-
in
They're
NXT.
doing the Hardy Boys are going to defend the TNA Championship against an
Axiom
NXT
and-
tag. Yeah, Fraxium at the next TNA pay-per-view.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying in WrestleMania, but is it Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, that's the Saturday.
Yeah. So wait, the Saturday.
Saturday of WrestleMania weekend.
Isn't it like during the daytime?
That's why I said Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Oh, I gotcha. So that could mean we could have all that stuff going on in one weekend with
Yeah.
Hardy Boys could potentially have a match.
I mean,
Joe Hendry.
we could go full craze and do the Stand and Deliver as a match. Too.
I don't know anything about NXT.
No, but
I can't do it.
that's what I mean, Brian. There's so much.
Yeah, let's just keep it. It makes no sense to do.
That's gonna be a
NXT.
crazy weekend.
No,
though, because we
I'm
got
just saying
SmackDown,
that it's going to be a
the
crazy
SmackDown before
weekend.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday,
yeah.
and then the Raw after WrestleMania
is beginning of
is the big
season,
one.
season 2 for us.
Yeah,
I'm Brian. I'm just saying
And a
in
name was brought
general,
up last
that whole
night by CM
weekend is
Punk.
going to be insane.
A name was brought up again by CM Punk last
Becky
night.
Lynch, baby.
So
Oh yeah.
she can get involved in this whole storyline too.
Yes.
She could appear at WrestleMania. And
I know.
Cost,
I'm waiting.
like if she costs CM Punk the win at WrestleMania by coming down and causing the interference.
I'm counting down the
No,
days.
she's gonna come down, and as she's about to interfere, AJ Lee returns.
That's what I'm saying. He could have that.
Anything can happen.
Could. She'd come
Dude.
down and kick Seth Rollins in the nuts. Who knows?
Yeah. This is going to be
There-
intensity.
That's what I mean. Is there's so much
CM
things
Punk
that
says the
can
favor
happen.
floating out there too.
Yes, the favor. I want to know what the favor is.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like it's going to get him a spot at WrestleMania. That's what I
mean,
think.
it could be. It
I
could
think that's
be.
what it's going to be.
Yeah. What if he was the guy that like decided to go after, not the Jey Uso match, but insert himself in this Cena Cody Rhodes thing?
Well, it has to make more sense story wise. So like, I don't think
He
Paul
went off on a
Heyman-
tangent last night about.
I know. I saw.
Dude, another pipe bomb.
Yeah.
But like I feel like it has to make sense where his favor can pull strings.
Yeah.
I don't think they can pull strings for that
They're
one.
on Raw. They're on SmackDown.
Oh wait a minute. It's Punk and Seth Rollins in a steel cage match
On Monday night.
Monday.
So that means it's not going to be at WrestleMania. So who
Yeah.
knows? His thing was to be in the main event.
Yes.
Yeah, he wants to be main event.
So
I know, and he's pissed. That he
he's
didn't
not.
Make it.
So they get the CM Punk storyline out of the way next week,
Yeah.
or if they drag it out until WrestleMania, who knows?
He could still be part of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because they'll need more matches.
Yeah.
Obviously, we need 14 of them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because he could be the Saturday night main event.
yes.
Him and Seth, as opposed to the championship matches being.
Well, yeah.
Both on Sunday.
When he said this is going to end it, I'm like, no, it's not. No,
No,
there's
because
no
like
way.
last year, the Saturday night main event and the previous Saturday year, the Saturday night main event was not a championship match.
Well, the main event last year was
the Rock,
stipulation match.
Roman, Seth, Cody match.
Because it was going to stipulate if it was going to be.
So I think
rules
both
or whatever.
were both world championships disputed on the Sunday.
Yes.
5 matches were on champion.
But were they both the champion, like the world champion matches?
Hold on.
So I know Cody and Roman finished the show. Seth, was it? No. Was
They
it
started the show off with
Drew and
Becky
The
losing.
first was
Rhea winning the belt.
no. That was Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Saturday.
That was
Drew and Priest the
Drew. No, it's Drew and Seth
for the championship.
for the championship.
Yeah, and
That's where
CM
Seth-
Punk cost Seth the championship.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's where Seth got, and then Drew won.
Yeah,
Then it was Damian versus.
so that was on Sunday though, right?
Wait,
The Damien cashed in.
that's what
On
it was.
Drew.
That's what it was. Damian cashed in
Drew
on
beat
Drew.
Seth, and then
That
Damian came
so
down
that
after
that
CM
is
Punk
that is
took
your
out-
second match
yeah
on.
Sunday.
So technically, the title was changed twice on Sunday.
but they were both on Sunday. The
Yeah.
two championships. That's all I'm on. So there's a good chance that these.
And then you had the-
Saturday would be the Seth Punk
WWE
match.
Championship match,
Yeah,
the Women's Championship match, and the
Yeah.
Undisputed Championship.
yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that could be figured out by then. So
Man.
Oh, there was the Intercontinental matches on Saturday,
yeah,
which was the Sami Zayn Gunther match.
Yes.
Yes. The
Yes.
same Gunther. I
Yes.
remember that one.
how far Gunther's come.
He still got the belt.
Still got a belt.
He still has the belt.
He's got a different
Basically,
belt
they just move one belt off and put a bigger belt on him.
Yep. He
and
lost
just-
it. Got a new one.
and still has no personality whatsoever, and does not.
Oh, there was
invoke
also the
any
tag
interest.
team matches on Saturday as well.
Yeah.
The ladder match that separated the belts. Remember?
Yes.
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 Yes. The down under one, and
Yeah.
R-Truth and Miz won the other one.
Yep. Yep. I remember that.
Cool.
And they really haven't done much since.
Well, I mean, the War Raiders have the
yes.
Raw one,
Yep.
and
Waller
DIY
is
has
the other pair.
SmackDowns,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be like a 6-way match at WrestleMania, probably.
Probably.
It'd be them, DIY. I'm thinking DIY.
War Machine.
No.
Machine Gun.
Machine Guns, Street Profits,
Yeah. Street Profits
Pretty
went
Deadly.
heel.
and what's their faces? Santos's group there.
Oh,
Phantasma.
yeah.
Oh, they're kind of
The
newer.
two Angel and Umberto.
So
yes.
the
They lost their
Dragon Lee?
They lost their other names.
Dragon Lee.
No, Dragon Lee's and
that's
WrestleMania
in the NWO.
39.
NWO, yeah.
WrestleMania 39,
I mean, the Lucha Brothers could get
Yeah.
together again, though. Who knows?
which could possibly happen because he got the release.
He got released from AEW. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was 8 matches on
Pentagon's
Saturday
younger brother.
that
Oh.
finalized in the tag team championships.
Yeah.
So that was the main event on the
So this is
first
all
night.
stuff you could start.
And
this
then there
will
was
all be mapped
again
out as we go
7.
along
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We're
So
we're not
that just
doing
basically
a production meeting
means
for WB right now. So.
Okay, we should
No.
wrap it up.
No, I'm just
Yeah, we're
saying.
getting
So
on the rabbit hole
that
here.
means we're averaging at least 6 to 7 a night.
Yeah.
So we're average.
Between-
I mean,
So between 12 and 14 matches.
Yeah.
and
2 points.
for
So there's gonna be a lot of points. At least
Yeah.
20 some odd points available.
this is gonna be big.
Yeah, a lot of strategery going on.
Strategery.
And we're gonna be doing a lot of strategery to keep you at bay.
Oh man! Wow! All
Yeah.
right, we should wrap it up.
Yes.
We'll be back. Well, next week we might not be back.
Technically,
Next week we're gonna figure out what's going on. Let's
But
figure it out.
honestly,
I can do
technically,
Wednesday if
Brian,
you can't do Monday. Tuesday.
we could do Wednesday.
technically, there's 30 points if it goes the way it looks.
Yeah,
There's technically a chance for 30 points.
30 points
just between the
on
two
the
nights.
line.
Then if bonuses are involved, that brings
Right.
Josh back in.
I'm not even saying
no
that, but though
bonuses.
but that's a crazy number
Well,
to
it could
think
be
about.
bonuses. There could be, like,
Commercial.
is there going to
bonuses.
be Is there going to be a surprise appearance by somebody? Who do you
Is someone
think
coming
surprise
back?
appearance might be? Like,
Will
there's always
AJ come
been-
back?
In the
Will
past
Bailey-
years, each show's been a surprise person's come back.
Undertaker showed up last
Because
year?
remember
Undertaker
that
came
one
back.
was
The
that
year
the
before
Bailey
that
came back
was the
and did
Hardy
the
Boys.
3-way?
Huh?
Was the Bailey return? Was that at WrestleMania?
No, Bailey fought Io. She
Not
won
Bailey.
the-
Yeah.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
No, Becky Lynch's last big show was WrestleMania.
Yeah.
She
No,
was
but
only on
She
Raw
lost.
a couple
She
of times.
lost
I know.
to somebody.
Was gone.
But wasn't
Rhea.
one of the WrestleManias the one where she came back?
Yes, one of them was.
And
the
it
one
was
she came
the
back, yeah.
Bianca.
Yes, no, it was SummerSlam.
Was that was SummerSlam? Okay.
SummerSlam, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was
we
one
could,
of them.
We could do a write-in. Who do you think is going to show up and
Yeah,
get a bonus
that's what I'm
if you
saying.
get the
Like, if you
write-in?
get-
I'm not even
like-
caring about bonus. I'm just saying there's potential for
Yeah,
30
there's potential
points,
for a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
So
which
but
is
we'll have
insane.
to sit and follow this ride.
Ooh, it's going to be good.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll be back with all that next week. And as always, be safe, be well, be kind.
And rewind, like, and subscribe. And
Yes.
good night, Rocky.
Good night, Bobby. See you, Howard.
Good night, Josh. Good night,
Good night, John
Moon.
Boy.
Good night, John.
Good night, Claire.
Good night, Claire.
Yeah!